Types of drama in the Philippines. So before the Spanish period, the early of the form of drama were the duplo and the karagatan. Duplo was a political debate held by trained men and women in the night, at least night of the mourning period of the dead. Balakos, male participants, they are the heads of games. While the karagatan was also a political debate like the duplo, but its participants were amateurs. Both were held in the homes. Them was all about a ring that fell into the sea. In 1598, the first recorded drama was staged in Cebu. It was a comedia written by Vincent Poch and was performed in honor of a messenger, Pedro de Agurto, Cebu's first bishop. In 1609, 11 after year, another stage of a play portraying the life of Santa Barbara was staged in Bicol. Three kinds of plays. Sinakulo, it was a very heavy drama shown in relationship to the life sacrifices and death of Jesus Christ. It is like a passion play presented and celebrated during the month of March or April, depending on the exact date of the Holy Week. And two kinds of presentation is the ablada or oral, cantada or song. Several versions of Sinakulo, the Tagalog, Iloco, Kapampangan, Bicol, and Visayan version. The Sinakulo is divided into several parts, one part for each night of the Holy Week, and each performance lasts from 3 to 4 hours in Malibay, Pasao, for instance. The entire Sinakulo cycle starts with the creation and ends with resurrection. So this scenario is a very familiar for us. So this can be happen in March to April. So sa ato ang mga Filipino, sa ato it should be called mahal na adlaw, like that. Second is the Moro Moro. It is a clock and the dagger play depicting the was between the Christians and the Muslims, with the Christians always on the winning side. Father Geronimo Perez wrote the first Moro Moro and was staged in Manila in 1637 to commemorate Governor General Consuare's victory over the Muslim of Mindanao. It becomes the favorite play of the people, especially during the town fiestas. So here is the picture of Moro Moro. Next, the third play is Zarswala. It is a melodrama with songs and dances that have a three-in-one act play. It is intended to make the mass feeling towards love, fear, grief, sorrow, or any emotional reaction sublime. It sometimes shows the political and social conditions of our country. Picture of Zarswala. So as you can see, and mahita mo na siya, is ma-player ni siya sa theater. So next is the street dramas. So street dramas is a very familiar for us. Especially sa ato, balinahin mo na siyang ritual. So, di ba, sa ato ang fiesta kay mahitabo kay, di ba, nga atong fiesta dere kay Haladaya Festival. And then sa Cebu is the Sinulog Festival. So, muna siya mga examples sa street dramas. So one of the examples is Mariones. The Marion Festival is a Lenten ritual that is a colorful and is unique. It is celebrated every Holy Week in Marinduque. Marion means mask or visor, which is the top part of the medieval Roman armor covering the face. It is the mask carved from dap wood that is the focal point of the Mariones of celebration. Here's the picture of Mariones Mask Festival. So as you can see, they're wearing mask, which is similar to our Roman. Pugutan ceremony. It is the climax of the Marion Festival held at noon of Easter Sunday. It is held on the dried river bed outside Boac. Longinus, who at the time of Pilate drove his spear into the side of Jesus Christ as he hung from the cross. When Christ resurrected, he was the one to proclaim his divinity. Men participate in this ritual and go about the streets of Marinduque as Marions. They perform this an act of penance of thanksgiving for some favor granted in the past. Ati-atihan is a pagan ritual which has become an annual affair that the natives look forward to with great expectations. It is the most extravagant fiesta in the Philippines, celebrated in Kalibo, Aklan, every third Sunday of January in honor of the infant Jesus. Ati-Atihan derived its name from Atis, the Aboriginal Negritos of the area in the Visayas. Halabira, halabira, the resonant cry fills the air as the people of Kalibo gyrate through the streets in hypnotized mass of dancing and shaking. Feet stamping, hands clapping, bongos beating, and ears ringing all sound out a rhythmic beat of, of the ati-atihan. The festival was later dedicated to the Santo Niño because of the victories won by the Spaniards in Calibo against the Muslim attacks when they were forced to abandon Mindanao. The people of the clan celebrate Ati-Atihan dressed in outlandish costumes and get-ups. These native madrigars finds the participant dressed in improvised attires of feathers, coconut shells, and palm fronds as they imitate in their own way the garish tribal costumes of the artist. The merrymaker of their tribution inhibitions to the wind as they prance about in gay abandon in 3 consecutive nights. So that is the end of my discussion. So for this activity, using the organizer, give your own opinion about the trauma and write the answer in a yellow paper. So, and that would be all. Thank you for listening. God bless.